Hey, we are here with Anthony. How are you? How's it going?
I'm good. How are you, Andrea? I'm doing
I'm
good.
good. I'm good. Where are you? The view is beautiful. Where are you now?
I'm in Medellin, actually.
It's one of the most beautiful cities in Colombia, the city of the eternal spring, right?
Yeah, that's correct.
So
I
what are
just
you
got
doing?
here actually, but I got here Saturday because I was in Cali for the last 8 weeks.
Okay.
We had the whole lockdown going. I mean, we're still on lockdown, but I was in. So initially I got it in Cali, and I decided to come over to my apartment in Medellin this weekend.
Okay. How's it going in Colombia? How are things?
I mean, it's so-so. I guess not as bad as many other countries has it. We're about, I think, like last time I checked, like 15,000 infected, but we got
Hmm.
like 6,000 recoveries. I mean, I think in general, it's good because I think the government took action early, like before it started getting worse. So like mid March, we've been on full lockdown in the country. Like
Oh,
you're
okay.
only allowed to leave 1 day a week to do do shop like food shopping and grocery shopping. So in general, I mean, I don't think it's that bad. Like Brazil, there's other countries that it's really scary.
That's true. So, Anthony, I've known you as the owner of AJ Studios, as the one that's doing LAXpo, Webcam Lab. What are you doing? Tell the people that don't know you what you're doing.
Yeah, well, yes. I mean, AJ was our first brand, and that's basically our as of right now we did like a brand separation. So we have AJ Studios, which is the brand we use to run our own studios, the ones we directly own and control, and also all the network of satellite models, which are the models that work from home. So we have right now the AJ Studios brand handles 9 studios that we have in between Cali, Medellin, and Bogota, and about 400 satellite models. So that's the AJ brand. And then we came up with a new brand about over a year ago, the Webcam Lab, which is the brand we use to provide all the services and all the trainings and support to our network of affiliate studios. We have about over 300 affiliate studios at the moment. So they all cater to the Webcam Lab, which is the brand that provides them different trainings for the models, for the staff. We offer tech support. We offer marketing services. We offer payment services. So it's like a whole range of services that basically that any common studio would need.
Mm-hmm.
And that's all run through the Webcam Lab, which is on one end, I would say it's focused for the Colombian market. But then on the other end, the Webcam Lab focuses on international clients that want to expand or penetrate the Latin American market. So we're providing some companies like bilingual support departments or call centers. We provide some of them marketing services. Some of them we provide them like actual office or co-working space to use in our facilities. Some of them we offer like workshops, some of them legal services. So that's kind of my other brand, the Webcam
Mm-hmm.
Lab, which has been over a year now. And yeah, and then LalExpo, which is the trade show, which is I'm sure a lot of people already know about it.
It's amazing. This year was actually the first year for me coming to LalExpo, to attending myself. I fell in love with it. I told everyone about it. Everybody should go to LalExpo, either if it's in Colombia or in Vegas or wherever it will be. You guys need to attend the show. It's so good. It is so good.
Yeah,
You had a great, a huge amount of people this year.
yeah. Actually, it was a really great year. We had a record attendance. We passed the 3,800 people. So it was record attendance. We had about 80 sponsors. So it was a really good show. And also we had the support of the local government, from the local governor. They were the ones actually did the opening speech for the event. So that was really positive as well because a few years ago, we were fighting against the local government in Cartagena. They were not fighting, but they were trying to make our life possible. And now we have the support of the local government in Cali.
How did that change? Like, how did that happen from, protesting in front of the place to actually opening it up? What did you do?
Well, I mean, we've been in touch with some of the congressmen and some contacts in the government, and we've been slowly showing them that that our industry is not what they think and what not the public opinion thinks, and all the positive aspects of our industry and everything that we bring into the country, employment, taxes. So they've been understanding it little by little, and the governments, not just in Cali, but in different cities, are starting to be more open about our industry and communicate with our industry. And so Cali, it's been we've been doing the show there already for 3 years. So the local government knows the show. They have come and they see what we do. So they decided to openly support it this year.
Mm-hmm. Tell me a bit, what are your plans for, LAExpo Vegas was supposed to happen in April, but then this whole thing happened. Now you're having the virtual summit, and are you still having the like normal
US?
real summit in US?
Yeah.
What's the deal?
Well, we had basically the US show. We're going to do the launch in April, but with this whole situation, we have it on standby. Right now, we are looking into October, but we're not 100% sure. It's not 100% sure thing. We'll make a final decision sometime probably in July, I'm thinking, depending on how things go in the U.S. and specifically in Nevada, which is where we're going to do the show in Vegas. So, that one we'll see. If it doesn't happen in October, then we'll just postpone it to next year and stick to April dates, which is the original ones. For the Colombian show, I mean, as of right now, we were looking into, the plan was to move the show to Medellin, or go back to Cartagena. But with this whole situation, we kind of have everything on standby as well. So if we do move forward, which I'm sure by next year will be fine. I'm thinking we're going to do Cali again, because it's just, all this time we wasted is the time we're going to start working arrangements with the local government of Medellin or Cartagena and figure out new venues. So that's kind of time that it hasn't happened. So we're probably going to stick with Cali again next year for Colombia, and we'll see about Vegas. So, and then right now, next week, we have the virtual show, which is the whole plan is for the Colombian market, we have the main show in February. And then throughout the year, we do 4 smaller shows, which we call the LalExpo workshops. And the idea of those shows are, one, the Colombian market likes to be updated and likes to, not wait a whole year for the LalExpo to happen. So we have this mini formats that we do it in different cities. So that's one reason. And then the other reason is a lot of sponsors are always asking that they would like to interact and have connection with the Colombian market throughout the year instead of waiting for the next LalExpo. So that's the reason we do the local workshops. And now in May we had scheduled our first workshop in Bogota, but since the situation is still going on, we decided basically to, instead of doing the local work, since we cannot do the local workshop, we're going to do the virtual show.
Okay, so the virtual one is basically the workshop. It took over the workshop thing that you were supposed to do.
Yeah, I mean, that's a reason we're doing it, to kind of cover the hole that we're not doing the workshop. Mm-hmm. But the virtual show, it's going to be, I mean, in a nutshell, it's pretty similar, because we're going to focus it more for the Colombian market, the Latin American market. So all the schedule is going to be in Spanish. Most of the schedule is going to be focused for the cam industry, so models and studio topics. And yeah, so in a nutshell, it is like a virtual edition of a workshop. We are expecting more audience, because usually our workshops are between 300 and 500 attendees. That's how we keep it, a small format. But the virtual show, we are estimating over 1,000, audience in total during the week. Mm-hmm. We're doing the whole show. We're doing it on Monday to Friday, so we're just going to do like 2 to 3 hours a day. That way, it's easier for people just to connect every day instead of being all day in front of the computer.
That's true. It's very tiring. We're already doing this. I feel that we're all doing cam modeling now without any money, actually. We're all always in video calls. It's a bit much. What should what's the platform that you're using for the virtual show? Tell me a bit about the platform.
Yeah, so we have basically it's our sponsor platform. It's a Glimpse. It's a platform that basically a platform to monetize followers, to monetize contacts, similar to like OnlyFans, which is very popular nowadays. So it's a similar concept of OnlyFans, but it's more mainstream because actually the brand was launched or is being launched as a mainstream product, not for adult.
Mm-hmm.
So it's basically a platform where models can monetize different type of content, and it has a broadcast feature.
Okay.
So what we like, why we're using the platform, one is he's sponsoring, like he's going to be the broadcast sponsor. So it's the platform. But second is because everybody who signed up into the event through the Glimpse platform, every time we start a broadcast, they're going to get a text message and an email notification that we're starting a broadcast. So it's going to be easier to engage people to come online to the different presentations that we're going to do at the event.
Yeah, that's true. So that sounds really good, but tell me, you're like the guy that always comes up with new things. You're never stopping. What's new? What's gonna happen? What are your plans for the future?
Yeah. All right. So, I mean, as far as industry stuff, because I have a lot of mainstream stuff going on as well, but as far as industry stuff on the event side, we also had an event we were going to launch this year, which was the Playboy Music Festival.
Oh,
we made a deal with Playboy, and we're going to do basically a music festival under the Playboy brand. And we're going to have basically just very popular international DJs and some reggaeton artists, and it was going to be like a whole kind of experience style event. And we were thinking about doing it in October as well, but with this whole situation so far in Colombia, it's looking like there's going to be no public events or concerts or festivals allowed at least in 6 to 8 months. So that's we're going to probably postpone into next year as well, but we're pretty excited about that because it's going to be actually the first music festival in Latin America. We're going to do the first one in Cali. And if everything works out, the idea is to replicate the format in different other cities in Colombia, Medellin, Cartagena, and then eventually expand to other Latin American countries. So that's one project I had there, which is gonna have to wait. On the industry side, we're also working on a brand, or I would say like in a partnership for a traffic or affiliate network for the cam industry. So that's going to be probably launched I'd say within the month. It's going to be launched. And it's basically going to be a platform where models and studios can monetize either their social media traffic, or they want to do actually get traffic and monetize it. It's in one side, and then on the other side, they're gonna have an option to get like different leads, actual leads or contacts to convert into cams. It's yeah. So we have that going on, and also we're working on some financial services, some financial project, which is also focused for the industry.
Can you tell me a bit more about it yet?
That I can't tell about it yet so much, but.
Okay. For the people that haven't attended from like international market, that haven't yet attended LalExpo, why should they attend?
Well, one is we have a pretty good position because we are basically the only show that caters for the adult industry happening in Latin America. So if you're a sponsor or you're an international company looking to grow your business in Latin America, we're the perfect show for it. We have a lot of most of our attendees usually you won't find them at the Europe shows or the US shows. So you can find a whole hundreds or thousands of new people you won't find at the international shows. It's a show, even though from 4 or 5 years ago we expanded the show for the whole adult industry. we're still very strong in cams, since that's how we started the show. We started as a cam show, and then eventually we opened it up for all different niches of the industry. But since we're still so strong in cams, again, like we have about 60-70% of the attendees are cam models, cam studios. So you're interested in growing any business, or how you have a product that caters for the cam industry, we are basically also a no-brainer to come over to our show. You'll find many models and many studios are open and are hungry for new products and new, learning new things and trying new stuff. So
that's good.
And that's in the educational and networking side, because I would say in the fun side, also like our parties and our events are pretty unique as well. Like I'm sure you probably experienced it this year when you came. Colombians like to party pretty hard. So.
God damn, I do it. I know. I've learned this. I learned how much you Colombians like to party at the LalExpo workshop in Pereira last year.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I mean, besides the LalExpo, then we also have. If you're a company and you're looking into a product you want to penetrate in the Latin American market, then we also have the WebCamLab, which that's. Again, it's basically a BPO service for any international company that wants to grow their brand or wants to have more presence in Latin America, and specifically in Colombia. So we have, again, we have different clients that have been working with us for a while now in that project, and they're very happy. So I mean, we've helped their brands grow. We help them have more presence. We help them solve different problems. Like if eventually you want to come to Colombia, but you don't want to go into the hassle of opening an office and going to actually creating an office and creating a company to be able to lease an office, we provide the co-working service in our different locations, which are, as of right now, we have the locations in the main cities. We have a WebCamLab in Bogota. We have a WebCamLab in Medellin and Cali and Pereira. And each WebCamLab has a really nice conference meeting room that they could use, has a cafeteria, has a reception service, has a auditorium for workshops or seminars for up to 200 people. We have a photography and video set. So yeah, it's basically we made it thinking of any company. We could solve any need they need, or any service they would need for their brands. Mm-hmm. So I'm also that's a project that's been growing every more and more, and we're getting more clients interested in and becoming clients. So yeah, that's another.
But it's open for any type of business that wants to go and start in Colombia, or is it just for the camming business, or for someone that's interested in the camming industry?
I mean, right, I would say any business, because we have our clients, we have cam clients like Cam Soda, Bonga Cams, which are pretty big clients of the project. But we also have clients like Fan Central, which is not specifically cams. It's a fan platform. Mm-hmm. We have Diva Traffic, which is a traffic company. We have Glimpse, which is also a mainstream platform. So yeah, I mean, in general, it doesn't have to be specifically cams. It is there. We do have an added value if you're a cam company, because since we have the whole network of affiliate studios that are constantly coming to our facilities for because we provide to them, we do all the picture and video production, we do all the trainings at our facilities, we have our tech support staff at our facilities. So there's always a constant traffic and high traffic of models and studios coming into the facility. So if you're a client and you have you have an actual presence in our locations, mm-hmm. It's a benefit for you. But it doesn't have to be specifically a cam client. Again, we're catering to different types of clients.
Okay, so if anyone needs any help in Colombia in opening and training and something like that, go to the WebCamLab. Anthony's your guy. He's going to help you with it. His team is going to help you with everything, right?
Yeah, pretty much. Got you. That was back in the days. Before I got into this industry, I actually was on the marriage agency, a marriage business. marriage agency business, which basically we were bringing American guys over to Colombia to meet single Colombian women for, serious reasons, not just for fun. So that was my main business back in the days. And since we did the tours, like the way to work, we did tours like every three months or so here in Colombia. We did some tours in Peru and some in Panama. So we would bring the guys over. We did like a tour of 100 American guys. They would come, we would do the event. But eventually they would keep coming to Colombia and they would need different types of services. So we created a boutique bed and breakfast, which was called Castle Cali. And it was like this huge mansion with indoor pool, really nice. And basically I work as a bed and breakfast where, they come in and we offer accommodation services, but we also offer like bilingual drivers, and private interpreters. We offer like private investigators because some of the guys wanted to find out their Colombian girlfriend was cheating on them. So they will hire a private investigator to find that out. So yeah, it's kind of like now with the webcam lab, we're kind of like open for, take care of any needs you have that your brand or your company has. So.
Oh, that's amazing. That's so great. I never knew this story. This is so cool. See, you're a businessman. You're all together a businessman always.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much, Anthony, for taking your time to talk to us and to tell us a bit more. And I'm really looking forward for the virtual summit that's coming up. And hopefully October is going to happen because I really, really want to go to Vegas again. And I really, really want to attend the LalExpo again.
Right. Thank you for the invitation. And I'm glad. Hopefully we'll be able to have you guys in October. In worst case, then next year will come, full force with the US show, Colombian show, the Playway Festival. So I'll have a lot of fun and a lot of great events for you guys.
Thank you. I'm moving to Colombia by this time. It's okay. I'm just gonna move there anyway. I just love it.
All right.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Bye.